Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while. Welcome back to Buried Stars. Yeah, like I said before, I took a week off, went on a little vacation and everything. But yeah, now we're back, and we're back on Buried Stars. Uh, from the last thing I remember, we were just skipping through a bunch of old things we've seen already. Nothing new particularly happened. But we did get to see new stuff. Hey, Sage Fire. Yeah, we're about to start it, yeah. But yeah, other than that, I did see a lot of stuff. Everything looks like it's going. So, looks like we're all set. I'm gonna just go ahead and start it through. Hi, Corey. Welcome. Yep, it was this one. Let me see. Did I do everything? Yeah, I made a call. Alright, check fader. So I think we're just going through. Oh, that one just made it go down. This one's neutral. Might put my sanity up. Let's go see it. We've already seen this one then.
그게
Nothing changed. That's fine. Still, the only angry one still I see. Well, not angry, more like a passive against us. Everyone else kind of liking us now. That just went down. The only thing we haven't learned from him is the legs. Let's see everyone. Up, down for one person. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, yeah. Everything is even here. Let's do a couple with Inha, see if we can get our sanity back up. Okay, literally nothing, okay. Oh yeah, she does? I can see that. She comes in clutch to give me back more sanity. We have to do this anyway, so let's just start it off. Seung Young's head, the injury. That wound on her head must have been what killed her.
그래.
It was on top of her head.
그래.
Right, do you know what that means?
어?
What? The meaning of her injury being on top of her head. Sung nodded as if he was waiting for Do Yoon's response. Her head was up, judging from the location of the wound.
그건
It means she was holding her head up. If she was lying down on the floor with her face down, the wound should have been occurred on the side or back of her head. Ooh. Right, she was holding her head up. I don't want to think about it. Sung licked his parched lips. Sung, don't think too deeply.
괜찮아.
You only need to answer the questions when the rescue team gets here.
아니라고.
It's not as easy as it sounds. I can't just make it go away and not think about it. Sung scratched the back of his ear with a pale face. The fact that she got hit on the top of the head while holding her head up, That means Soo-young was conscious until the last moment. I don't want to think about it either. I want to shake off these kinds of thoughts. Head injury. Yeah, I think we got the down part last time. But yeah. Soo-young's legs. Her legs were stuck. Her pants were torn. I remember us lying to him and it did not turn out well, so let's just tell the truth this time.
아니,
The ends of her pants were damaged. I think it's a sign that she struggled to escape for some time.
알아.
Yoon, I know. I have eyes, you know. I'm just hoping she didn't struggle for long.
그래.
Yeah, let's hope she didn't. Yes, my head was spinning until just now. But when I saw Soo-young, my head just went blank for a moment. That's natural. Immovable. Data delivered. Should we secure some evidence here? The rescue team will take care of that. Let's focus on our survival. I think it's like, let's secure some evidence, because he's proud of his watch, the only one that has a pic camera, I think, right? Let's just see, let's go.
그러면
Shouldn't we preserve something, like some photos of the collapse site? The rescue team will come in and see for themselves. Why would you want to take photos of this godforsaken place?
혹시
It might need some evidence for their investigation.
어?
I didn't know you were the type to plan out your future.
생각해봐.
Just look at us. Nope, that was bad. That was bad.
아니라고.
Well, I think.
나 참.
Debris. He's angry here. Illusion. Let's do that. We haven't seen him do this one yet. I can't believe her staff members were taking bribes.
아무래도
In this business, people tend to walk the line between legal and illegal when schedules are tight. That's where the executives profited off of.
그런가?
Are you saying it's the executives' fault? What was it? Creative? That's unpredictable too, right? That changes like several times a day. They need to devise some expedite methods in order to push it.
어?
It's a struggle, they're also traumatized, yeah. It's not like they were encouraging corruption, you know. The person who messed up is at fault.
그게
Those expedited methods led to the current situation. And in the end, she...
에?
Are you saying it's karma? Ooh, that just made it bad. How can you say that about someone who literally got her head smashed? Hee-sung took a step forward.
아니,
I'm not saying she deserved it. If the fate of her post is true, all the staff that were involved should get punished too. But we're in a difficult situation now, and waiting for a rescue team to arrive is our priority.
알아.
You don't want me to feed the trolls? I already know that. Hey Tasso. Yeah, time zones be whack with daylight savings, so like, here in the States and everything is just like, bad. Like, I like it when it's fall when I get an extra hour, but then I realized, yeah, they just took that hour away from us here. But yeah. Anyway, where was I? Anyway, I got lots of things to say when I get out. You wait and see. Looks angry, but this rapport is fine. I think we can do these two just to see what it is.
아이고.
What are the police doing? Are they just going to let the crowd gather?
아니야.
No way, they wouldn't let such thing happen.
에?
They shouldn't, but they are, aren't they?
아닌데.
I'm sure they're busy right now, but this is bullshit. Hee-sung locked eyes with Do-yoon while complaining.
왜?
What? I don't deserve to criticize the crowd because I'm posting on Fader? I didn't say anything.
나 참.
I could tell what you were thinking just from the look in your eyes.
저기
This is just how my eyes look. Yeah, I'm just a passive-aggressive guy, my god. I have resting bitch face, cut me a slack. Oh, that was actually up, that's good. I guess that's true. He relates because he's like always has a scowl on his face too. Like, dang, this is just how my face looks. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that face. It's yellow now. Look how he's the highest up we have now. Look at that face. So happy. Do I want to mess it up? You know what? Let's just do debris, just so I can know what it does for future playthroughs too. That stupid debris. Damn it, it keeps coming back to me. Isung dropped his pale face.
그랬어.
There was blood on it.
알아.
I know, don't chew over it. I want to forget it as soon as possible.
그래.
Me too. But I just can't get it out of my head. Can't get it out of your head? Isung bit his lip and just stood there. Isung's eyes briefly wandered before regaining focus as he raised his head again.
저기 그게
I guess it's similar for everyone, right? Including you and me. It's not easy to think about other things under these circumstances. Okay, that was fine. Nothing happened. We'll just leave that. Inha! Her hand. Isung's hand. Su Young's, I mean. You probably already see it. She tried to protect her head.
그건 그랬어.
Yeah. We saw this already. Troublemaker. Just makes everything. Oh no! It went up, but our sanity goes down! No! It's a Young's body. The reason why the debris went underneath her body was because the debris was on top of her, must have fallen off. She must have fallen on top of the debris.
아마도
Oh! Aw, man. Everything is neutral. But we haven't seen collusion or this. Crowded site. That's F's. I saw that, man. I'm pretty sure it's like she was standing, she got hit and then fell on top of those debris, right? Not that she just struggled. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Crowded site. The crowd and reporters. At some point, I began to think it's natural for them to follow us around. But I didn't know they would gather in a situation like this.
애매한데.
I can't even say that this was unexpected.
그렇다니까.
Sometimes I feel like they're praying for something to happen.
아무래도
Although they couldn't have expected this kind of accident to occur.
하여튼
Even when there's fire, a crowd gathers. People gather, get a kick out of the situation, and start to blather nonsense. Ugh!
그렇잖아?
That's human nature, right? Inha bit her lower lip. Biggest F's!
어쨌든
The problem here is that the crowd could affect the rescue operation. I just hope that they're able to control the site.
아니야?
There must be police officers out there, right? You need to kick out anyone who's not involved. It's pretty serious if we can't even contact the outside properly. Illusion was the only other one.
진짜
So it was about money after all. Someone made some pocket money by allowing this shoddy construction. I knew things were moving fast, but I didn't think they would be cracks.
그럴싸해.
Rapid work always leads to cracks. and some people try to make profits off of it.
그렇다는 건
The fader poses true. Someone has to take responsibility for this mess.
그게
What if that someone is already gone?
Huh?
Are you talking about Soo-young?
그렇잖아?
Don't you think they'll try to put the blame on someone who can't refute? That's a calm analysis.
당연하지.
I can be calm when I have to. But it's kind of funny that I'm the one saying this.
어?
What's so funny about you saying that? Well, you know, I'm kind of known for being chill. Yeah, nothing good's gonna come out of this, I bet. Let's just go. It's thinking time, guys. Oh, I should save first, yeah. Let's save first. I'll make a new save. Our sanity is unchanged. Not the bad, not the worst, but still good. But look at that. Look at everyone's report. Everyone's so high up. Let's go.
전화 다시 볼게. 잠깐만.
저기 지금 와서 할 말인가 싶은데요. PD님 안 옮겨도 되는 거겠죠?
나도 이게 할 말인가 싶긴 한데 조사를 해보랬지 옮기라곤 안 했던 것 같거든.
그러네요. 경찰 조사 받을 때 말 나올 수도 있고.
Friends. Everyone's friends. Until everything goes to poo-poo. Shit. Let's hope we stay friends in this playthrough and timeline. And her eyes widen.
경찰? 조사? 왜? 사고잖아.
아니, 모든 기본적인 조사는 할 거잖아요.
왜? 경찰 만나면 너무 펄쩍 뛰어서 나까지 같이
Any
들고
reason you would want to avoid the police? Why? Any reason you want to avoid the police? Yeah. You know, like after our first playthrough, is there any reason why Seal would ever want to avoid the police? I don't know. You tell me, guys.
머리 복잡한데. 넌 또 뭐야?
나? 서혜성이지. 왜? 복잡하신 머리를 한층 더 꼬이게 만들었어.
지도 벌벌 떨던 주제에 갑자기 센 척하네.
우리 세일 FD 눈빛이 막 안경 뚫고 나오겠다.
전화 연결됐어. 조용히 해봐.
Everyone quiet! The queen is on the phone. Everyone shush.
꼴등은 말도 못해? 등수별로 한마디씩 할 수 있나? 혜성아. 알겠어. 잠시 다물어줄게.
Ji-young continued her phone conversation.
그게 아니고요. 제가 직접 본 게 아니라서.
You seem to have difficulty trying to explain the situation.
직접 봤던 사람이 말해야 될 것 같아.
제가 할게요.
그래, 네가 해봐.
Mom is on the phone. Good one, Tasso. The young explained what he saw and heard through the phone.
끝났어요.
Ji-young lowered her wrist and shook it lightly.
말이 길었네. 누나 팔 아프게.
그 정도는 아니었어.
따로 더 할 말이라도 있었어?
말 나온 김에 수다 떤 건 아닐 테고.
Of course, it wasn't a little chap.
좀 이상하다 싶은 데가 있어서.
It's detective time, guys.
이상해? 뭐가?
무슨 말이에요?
PD님은 머리에 콘크리트 잔해를 맞았어. 바로 찾았지. 그만한 크기의 피까지 묻은 건 하나뿐. 대충 봐도 치명상을 입혔을 거야.
그래. 주변에는 자잘한 잔해들 뿐이었고
아는 얘기잖아. 잠깐, 내 얘긴 지금부터야.
Quiet. My point isn't here yet. Pick out inconsistent clues one by one. Yeah, I remember this. It's because if it was the only one that hit, where was the thing with the hand wounds? What hit her hands? She had a fatal injury. She was hit by a tree while her chin was raised. She must have been conscious till the last minute. Beneath was a crowd, but the back of her body was relatively clean, which means she struggled to free herself. I remember getting this right too. Yeah, that was her head injury was fatal, but she had hand wounds there. Let's see. Let's go.
자네를 맞은 건 정수리였어. 바로 보일 정도로 큰 상처가 나 있었지. 고개 든 상태였을 거랬지? 전까진 의식 있으셨을 거야.
There we go.
손등에 상처가 있었어. 손바닥은 깨끗했고.
자네에서 머리를 감싸면서 찍혔고.
머리를 다치고 감쌌으면 손바닥에도 피가 묻었겠지.
순서상 머리를 맞기 전에 다쳤단 말이야?
그래, 머리를 가리는 건 의식이 있을 때 할 수 있는 일이야.
거기에 어떤 점이 이상해?
다시 순서대로 짚어볼게.
Arrange the events in the right order. Let's go.
무대가 무너져. 철골에 다리가 깔리면서 못 움직이게 돼. 몸부림치다 자잘한 자네들이 떨어지고 몸 아래 깔려. 자네에서 머리를 감싸다 손등을 다쳐. 머리를 들다 큰 자네의 정수리를 맞고 치명상을 입어.
그런데?
이러면 큰 자네가 2개 필요해요. 손등을 찍은 거랑 정수리에 떨어진 거.
Suspicious, guys. Where's the other debris? Where's the other large debris, guys?
우리가 본 그럴 만한 자네는 하나뿐이었어요.
자네가 튀어올라서 다시 맞았을 리는 없고.
Yes, Seal. Because everything's so cheap, we've made the entire stage out of rubber, and it just bounced everywhere.
머리를 맞고 감쌌으면 손바닥이 깨끗할 수가 없네.
머리는 치명상이야. 맞고 나면 감싸고 말고도 못한다고.
자네는 하나인데 눈에 띄는 상처는 2개.
손등에 난 상처 스치거나 까진 건 아니고? 아니 잠깐, 이나야 왜? 전제가 틀렸을 수도 있잖아. 손등에 난 상처 꼭 다리가 깔린 다음이라고 할 수 있어? 손등은 깔리기 전에 다친 거다? 들어봐봐. 무대가 무너지고 피디님이 머리를 감싼 채로 도망쳐. 그러다 다른 거에 맞고 손등에 상처가 난 거지.
Okay.
그리곤 철골에 다리가 깔린 거면
빠져나가려고 머리를 들었다가 정수리에 큰 잔해를. 그러면 손등은 딴 데서 다친 거지. 이제 해명이 되네.
I don't know, Inha. You can say it clears it up, but that's still some flimsy reasoning there. Because, you know, that's some flimsy thing right there, man.
자네가 하나인 것도 말이 되고.
Okay, Inha, sure. Details of her death. The fatal injury on top of her head. Her legs were caught under a steel frame, pinning her down. It's hard to tell if she died during the initial collapse.
근데 그게 달아나다 그랬다기엔 피디님 위치 거의 그대로라서요.
1 second, guys. I'll be back real quick. Alright, back guys. Sorry, I had a phone call real quick. But yeah, let's keep going.
상처가 2개인 건 여전히 설명이 안 된다는 거야?
There was a grave tension among the survivors.
죄송해요. 저 때문에.
Yoon took a step back. Maybe she got hurt while running away, as Inha pointed out. No point in dwelling on these strange things when it was obviously an accident. Was it though? Can we not explore this line of thinking more, guys? Come on.
길게 매달릴 것까지는 없었는데.
It was not unnecessary. It feels very important. Let's go back to it, please.
너무 고민하지 말자. 버티기 힘들어져.
결론까지 내는 건 우리 몫이 아닐 거야.
But the sense of doubt still lingered. Yes, the doubt still lingered. Young was remaining in the same spot. Teal's last remark revolved around in his mind.
그렇다고 해도 조금만 더 일찍 발견했다면 어땠을까? 구할 수 있었을지도 모르잖아.
처음엔 무대를 돌아볼 만한 상황이 아니었잖아요.
제가 깨어났을 때도 이쪽은 잠잠했어요. 아마 돌아가신 건 처음 무너진 때랑 거의 같았을 거예요.
어차피 안 되는 일이었다.
꼬아서 듣지 말고 무슨 뜻인지 몰라?
This will calm everyone down. I'm pretty sure this is what I picked. But this is also calling to me. I wonder what else we could have done. I gotta lower it. Yeah, that one. The call of abyss is coming to me, man. Can't say there is nothing we could have done. Nah, I'm gonna just go. Make everyone calm right now.
불가항력이었다고 생각해요. 세일이 말처럼 우리가 깨어났을 땐 늦었을 거예요. 안타까운 일이지만 바꿀 수 있는 건 없어요.
불편한 얘기를 해서 미안.
우리한테도
그래,
Oh,
산 사람은 살자는 얘기를 되게 꼬아서 하네.
Isung suddenly snorted.
좀 얼탱이가 없네.
넌 뭐?
으씨, 한참 조용하길래 먼저 구조된 줄 알았다.
헛소리 예정이면 잠깐 입을 닫아주는 게 어때?
급 애도 분위기인 거. 솔직히 나 빼곤 전부 PD님 안티 아니었어?
Nobody liked her except for me. She was my mommy.
사사건건 개기고 뒷담 안 깠냐고.
생전에 그런 거랑 지금이 똑같냐?
Yeah, I think there's still more. I'm gonna go ahead and start skipping a bit. What to say to a defiant Hisung? I should speak my time? I'd better change the subject. How much time is left until the rescue team comes? Let's calm everyone down. I'm pretty sure it's like, don't talk like that before to make everyone else happy. But let's try to make Hisung happy in this playthrough.
저기 구조대 온다고 한 때까지 얼마나 남았지?
To change the subject, Do-yoon brought out the rescue team. If this continued, it would have been difficult for everyone to stay sane. It could also be a problem if Hisung explodes when trying to keep him at bay. Right now, changing the subject was the only solution.
몇 시간 넘게 걸린다고 했었잖아.
지금 뭐 하자는 거야? 말 돌려서 분위기 좀 살려보시려고? 내가 여기서 뭐 재판이라도 하자? 내가 여기 가슴이 아파서 그래. 머리도 막 깨질 것 같고.
Tears welled up in Hisung's eyes.
어떻게 점점 더 이래? 어떡하라고?
You need to calm down, boy. He saw through it. Yeah, but I think last time when we spoke our mind, he was mad too. At least this time we saw a different reaction too. Yeah, either way, I think both would have made him mad.
살아계실 때 다퉜어. 지금 애도하는 것도 진심이야. 그걸 믿어줬어. 우리라고.
Auto checkpoint save. It's King Crimson. We skipped all the way here. What is happening? This is insane.
구조대 코빼기도 못 보고 뒤지는 거.
다른
Oh.
갈데 없나? 찾아봐야 되는 거
Everything
아니에요?
is collapsing more. Okay. Look for a safer place other than the stage. Let's search the area around the stage, just in case. We should stay put for now. Staying put was wrong. Let's search.
먼저 무대 주변부터 살펴보죠. 상황이 계속 바뀌고 있으니까.
바깥 지시 없이 움직여도 될까?
무리수를 안 두는 선에서 길을 찾아보는 정도면
마냥 개기는 것도 무리수라면 무리수 아니야?
Can't let it get to his head. Okay, also, he's our little Naruto boy. This red-headed Naruto. Okay? Remember? We always have to keep him happy.
대비 차원이라고 생각하자.
선택지조차 없어지기 전에요.
Young and Ji-Chuk looked around silently.
그럼 조심해서 돌아보자.
무리해서 찾으려고 하면 안 돼.
조금이라도 이상하다 싶으면 바로 말해. 조심하면서 돌아보자.
Oh, look at this. This high maintenance infant, yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. I think this is one of the few times we get a better look at their full model. Let me close my camera and everything too. They all look so good! Their full outfit is so good. I especially like Inha's full outfit, man. Okay, I'll put myself back in. Let's keep going.
그럼 토낄 데 없나? 잘
Everyone's so
디벼보자고.
hot. Why is everyone so hot? I mean, they are in a reality TV show and singer for K-pop. I think being attractive would have to be one of the big points to get on the show, too. The group carefully headed towards the area around the stage. Investigation started. Audience emergency exit. The spot suffered less damage compared to the other side. An exit sign was dimly lit. The audience area had been hit with the most damage. But this one was completely buried. Oh yeah, you can go ahead, Tasso. As long as it's not a spoiler, I'm fine with it. I'll take whatever I can get sometimes, man. The judges section, Soo Young's body lay behind it. She was hidden from the view of the stage. There could be another collapse here, it won't be safe. Judges section. Couldn't find any safe spots. After investigation, and when you get to communication, make another separate save for it. I see it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I made this third save today. It'll be helpful for later, that makes sense. The right ceiling. The focus of the team's attention moved from the broken steel frame to the ceiling. The sides looked much worse. The steel frames completely gave way here. It was just a matter of time until this place collapsed more. Right, well, this was a steel frame used to support the roof structure. The force must have been intense enough to bend the steel frames. Yeah, this is not a safe exit at all. There was a staff corridor on the right side. They could also use the exit on the other side to get to the backstage area. We want her to check the other side. Yun looked up at the ceiling. Thanks to the steel frame, this side remained intact. All they can do now is pray the steel holds out until the rescue team arrives. This spot has suffered less damage compared to the other side. The steel frame was the only thing that was holding the ceiling up. There was a staff corridor leading to the central
좀 어땠어요?
난 무대 뒤 왼쪽 통로.
중앙 복도로 들어가는 문 말이죠?
자네도 졌고 문 상태도
닫혀 있던데.
글쎄.
역시 관객석 쪽 비상구가 다들 글로 탈출했다며. 우리도 가보자.
No, we should not. I remember that last playthrough when we left it alone and it just fell apart. Let's not, Hisung.
무대 뒤 오른쪽 통로는요? 거기가 비상구랑 제일 가까워요.
We did choose the left corridor that's going to the backstage the first time, yeah. I definitely did not choose the exit because if it's a full exit, you know that's not how the game's gonna go. I'm pretty sure that's a game over. And we did not choose the right corridor. Yeah. Yeah, the two quick bad endings to get here, I can see why. Because the right side looks like it's about to collapse, and so is the exit there. New timeline.
다 무너져서 가지도 못하잖아.
네가 말하는 관객석 비상구는 멀쩡하냐? 오른쪽 통로는 자네만 조금 치우면 갈 수 있어.
Oh yeah, Sagefire. Try not to tell me too many like specific things. If I get the bad endings, I'm gonna get the bad endings. Just say like how be pretty like, yeah, be pretty kind of like I guess I'd like to say more coy about it. Don't like outright say it to me. Like there's like two options that'll probably give me the bad ending. Because yeah, I want to try to see it. If I make the bad endings, I'm gonna make the bad endings. But yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about too much Sagefire. Because I think it's obvious. Either side would have been bad. Like personally, I believe it was pretty obvious. But yeah. Hey, I didn't forget it the first time, Tasso. I only forgot it the second time because I was skipping through everything too fast. Okay, Tasso? But yeah, I'm gonna try to go through everything. I'm pretty sure those are two bad endings because, like I said, the first playthrough and everything. But yeah, we're gonna try to keep everything as more ambivalent, or like I just say, coy about it. Yeah.
관객석 쪽은 벌써 탈출한 사람들이 있다니까.
Skipping. Based on the investigation, where should we go? Left passage.
무대 뒤 왼쪽 통로 같아. 누나 말대로 문 상태도 멀쩡하고 주변에 자네.
도윤이 말이 맞아.
Couldn't agree more, Dohyun.
일단은 제일 멀쩡해 보이는 데를 확인해야 돼.
I bet you, Tasso, next playthrough, I'm gonna forget again. I 100% bet you I will. I have no idea. I might not, but I feel like that's something I would forget again since we're not talking about it.
문을 열더라도 아니 괜찮을지.
겉보기에도 위험한데 가는 것보다는 나을 거야. 이런 상황에선 안전빵으로 가야지.
저쪽이 비상구랑 가까운데
검증된 탈출구를 쌩 깐다고?
Yes, he sung because it's not proven because everything is more broken now.
결과에 승복들 합시다. 베스타 치...
The group headed toward the left passage behind the stage.
문 열어볼게요.
Get a little snack for me real quick. Yeah, they do make the back baking sprite. It makes everything feels more immersive. Like, I don't see many games do that. They really don't.
혹시 모르니까 같이 하자.
We'll do it together, because we're homodachis. Okay, I'm never gonna let you do things alone, bro. Just live with that. The door suddenly flung open. Everything began to shake.
관객석 쪽이에요. 더 무너졌나 봐요.
저기 반대편도 그래.
Yep. If we had gone that way.
여긴 멀쩡해.
다행이야. 상대적으로 멀쩡한 이유가 있었네.
Seal raised his hand. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta say it, Seal.
여기 다 같이 들어가요?
갑자기 뭔 소리야?
몰려갔다가
나눠서 들어가.
복도팀 무대팀
Keep going, keep going. Yeah, artwork, like I've been saying, in this game is pretty on point. It's really good.
개살벌하네.
Like, I don't know what it is, quality of art in Korea or something, because like every webtoon or like manhwa I've read too, the art is always amazing. Like in like Solo Leveling, or there's another one I'm reading called Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Like the artwork in those are always so good. Like I don't even know why. And it's also in full color too. Like it's crazy.
무대보다 훨씬 캄캄해.
머리랑 발 조심해.
워치로 후레쉬 같은 건 안 돼요?
이게 만능인 줄 아냐?
손전등 기능은 없어. 가져다 대면 조금 밝아지는 정도야.
Skipping, blah blah blah. Pretty nice bathroom. Nothing ever happens here,
거울이
man.
깨졌어요. 어딘가 무게를 받치고 있다는 거죠.
No, you try. Like, look at this nice bathroom. I bet nothing will ever happen here. Nothing terrible will ever happen here. The bathroom is only good places.
수도꼭지도 고장났어. 고인물이라면 쓸 수 있겠지만.
솔직히 말해서 그닥 안전해 보이진 않네.
Yes, Sasa, we remember the bathroom. From the worst timeline ever, we remember it.
장기적으로 괜찮다고 보긴 힘들겠어.
Ooh, those footprints in the hallway. Dressing room, staff corridor. Already seen all that. Oh, it's thinking time. A safe place near the central corridor where we can wait for rescue. Men's restroom. No? Okay, so we picked the stage last time. That was pretty bad what happened. Could wait in the central, but the exit at the end of the corridor is impassable. It's okay, we all share a single brain cell, Tasso. It's okay if you forget stuff. It's understandable. The dressing room, the staff, so you can get there only from the central corridor. Staff corridor. Look at that. That's a pretty detailed sketch he did, honestly. Look at that. I remember we picked the stage last time, but I know it didn't end up well for us in the stage. What if we stay in the men's restroom? If we all stay in the restroom forever, I mean, we'll be together. It does look nice. Who knows? If we're in the restroom forever, nothing bad will happen in there, right? I mean, I'm not saying something will, but... We got water here. No, I'm gonna go with bathroom. I wanna see what they'll say. Because I picked the stage last time. Let's just see what it says.
혜성이 말대로 남자 화장실에 있어 보는 건 어때?
As he sung...
막다른 길이야. 벽도 갈라지기 시작했고.
파이프 터져서 물까지 나오기 시작하면 정말 노답일 거예요. 그럼 차라리 무대로 돌아가는 게 낫겠어요.
나도 화장실인 게 문제라기보단
In her own report got slightly worse.
여기 이상하게 덥긴 해도 찬물 샤워 생각은 없거든.
야, 내 말이라고 다 반대하는 거 아니야?
네 말인데도 불구하고 진지하게 생각해 본 거지.
그럼 뭐 어쩌라고?
The conversation stopped briefly. A sudden loud roar. The ground shook. He sung liked it. We're keeping our red boy happy. Maybe that's what we'll do in this playthrough.
역시 무리야.
To He Sung, who says Fader is working. Any interesting posts? I remember we did better to save battery. No, we're going all He Sung this thing. Let's go. Any interesting posts, bro? Come on, Naruto.
무슨 얘기 있어? 볼만한 거?
형까지 왜 그래요?
역시 형이 뭘 안 해?
Hey, we have a save point before here. We're fine. We're fine.
상태 안 좋은 얼굴들끼리 마주봐서 뭐해? 바깥 세상 돌아가는 거 모니터링이라도 하는 게 낫지.
배터리 아끼는 게 좋아.
I'm sorry, Gookuk. It's just we've been so happy with Red Boy right now. We gotta see where this train's gonna take me. I'm just curious.
뭐래? 페이터 나 혼자 보나?
그 사방팔방 난사하지 말고 조준 좀 해줄래? 나무라겠다고 하는 말이 아니야. 알잖아.
나도 개꿀 페이터 보면 그래도 밖에 사람 있다는 기분이 들잖아. 아무것도 모르면서 피디님이 그렇게...
He needs to be controlled. I get that. But I'm also curious what an out-of-control little red comet boy would look like, man. I'm kinda curious. We have the save point, so we're fine.
왜 그래?
혜성아, 뭐
The green stop sign. Pretty confusing there.
미친놈 하나가 튀어나왔어.
Oh, here he is.
또 페이터 얘기냐?
We've been letting him go off for a while. Let's ignore them.
대응 안 하는 게 좋겠. 무시가 답이.
도윤이 형 말이 맞아요. 페이터 루머.
죽은 사람
PD님 보라. 그래서
아무 말이나 사고가 터져.
죽은
Let's try to keep my patience.
말이 너무 심하잖아. 그럴싸하게 말을 이어붙여서는
이래선 분위기가 안 가라앉겠어. 지금 같은데
빠져나간 거야. 뭔가가 뒷조사했다는 루머 있었잖아.
Let's go. Ooh, here's the communication. You know what? Everyone is pretty good, actually. Look at that. Everyone, his song is the best. We're at green with him. Everyone's blue. I think we did pretty good there, man. Oh, wait. Yu-Hyuk is green. Never mind. Look at that report. Good. It's good. This is better than I thought it would be. I thought Inha would have turned like back to like neutral face to me. But we're doing pretty good. Yeah. Let's make that save point now. That new save point. I think out of all of them, Inha is probably the lowest. Ju-Young is probably second lowest. Oh wait, no. I mean, Seal's the lowest, second lowest, then it's like that. You can also save after getting all the keywords. Makes sense, yeah. You know what? I'm curious what it says if I call Su-Young, because would that just waste my call? I already saved, so let's see what it says. I want to see if it'll waste my call or not. Won't be able to answer my phone anymore. Okay, so it doesn't waste my call, so we're good. I'm gonna call Inha. She's probably the lowest out of the people I care about. Because after last timeline, Seal, you're kind of low there, man. So let's talk to Inha again.
나야.
미친놈이 날뛰는 마당에 전화질이야? 저거 더럽게 걸리적거리네 정말.
끊고 직접 얘기할까?
야, 전화했으면 뭐라도 얘기를 해야지. 그렇게 실없는 사람이었어 너?
I am. We're just in a life and death situation. How you doing?
어떤 장단에 맞출지 고민하고 있었지.
넌 괜찮냐? 에스스 맷집이 만렙이라 데미지가 없나?
That you actually feel numb. Man, that Inha sus though? She's sus. Yeah, but she cute too, man. I like Inha a lot still, man. She is sus. I ain't gonna lie about that. She is very sus.
그 정도는 아니야.
미안, 뚜껑이 좀 열려서. 다들 뒷골 땡기겠지. 아, 영희 언니도 걱정이야. 케어할 거면 일단 내 정신부터 잡아야겠지.
그게 맞는 순서일 거야.
그래, 네 멘탈은 자체적으로 잘 케어하고.
나라도 괜찮으면 너도 챙겨볼게.
I'll take it. Leave it to Big Brother Do-yoon. Okay? Leave it to us.
왜 갑자기 질척거려? 우선적으로 너나 잘하세요.
And her report got slightly better. Look at that. I think we got something else, right? A record. We're recording 3.
너에 대해서 얘기.
미션이잖아.
저 규혁이 형이 되물어보기 전부터요. 자동 쓰기 내용을 봐.
Not so emotional right now.
한도윤입니다.
Signal sweet. Signal sweet. Signal sweet. Signal sweet. And plug hole. Not gonna answer. Get all these things coming through. No, nothing else new. Anxiety. She feels great anger and anxiety. There's something added to my collection from the main menu. Okay, that's nice. We might take a look at that after stream then. Well, not after stream, but like, yeah. Oh. Look at her. She's so distraught. Someone help this poor girl. Look at her. Someone help her. Faked panic attacks. Look at that. Look how crazy. Fake. Contradictory. Unfair acquisition. Reason for exception. Let me see. We are B-stars. Who's talking? Masquerade. I've been checking on Fader and a rumor is spreading. Our Masquerade had been having a serious inner conflict even before you left. Is that about you and Woosup? Or are they just saying it after watching B-star episodes? Let's ask back about the topics. You don't think Woosup has been telling people, right? He's still arguing with your fans on Fader. What's he trying to pull? Things could get worse. You decide to check for new mentions later. Look at this guy too. Look how exhausted this man looks. Did you know? I didn't know that, Tasso. I didn't know coffees and panic attacks don't mix. I mean, look at our thumbnail. That would not be a good thing for today, right? Drinking coffee to stay calm. Jungle Penguin too, man. I feel like he's the real villain. Jungle Penguin. They are the real villain. Favoritism. Anonymous account. Public enemy. Baby comment. Look at this baby face. Look how baby he looks. Public opinion. Baffless. Again, like I said, I'm brazing through these because we've already seen these. Just picking up pretty quickly. Okay, nothing else that's interesting. Let's save again. Save file 4. Let's start off with you, Seal. What you gotta say? He's got nothing to say about that. Contradictory. Favoritism. Man, I was afraid last time. Look at this. Barely anything. I did like the bare minimum for Seal. I have no idea how he's gonna react to any of this. Let's save him for last then. Let's see what else. Look at that. Same thing here too. I was so afraid. Okay. You know what? We can never go wrong with our Homodachi. Let's start with him. Yeah. Before we do anything. Anonymous account.
어떻게?
They are intimidating to talk to. It's like we always say, playing Russian roulette with these guys. They appeared out of nowhere and started stirring things up. I'm pretty sure we did this before. A clamor triggered by the anonymous account. They're out of anyone's control. Can't let them spread rumors. They're out of our control.
내 생각은
그래.
I agree, although I'm really pissed off. If we take action, we're falling for their trick. People will think we're pathetic for arguing on Vader while being stuck down here.
만약에
Yeah. Pretty sure that's what we got last time. Audience list.
그래도
Should families take care of their own first? Of course, that's what families do. But we know his family doesn't do that, so no, not always. Some families are worse than others. Let's do that.
아닌 것 같아.
There are families worse than strangers. See, we're sympathizing with you. That's true.
솔직히
It's probably a good thing now, but nobody came here. Shame. Public enemy. Because that just makes you happy. Trying to notice any difference. Unfair acquisition and investigation rumor. I think both would be the thing. Let's talk about the faked panic attacks. I don't have much with that, so let's see.
어떻게?
They can say whatever they want, but that was too harsh.
틀렸어.
I know every single vote counts, but that was just the imagination running wild.
아니었어.
The young symptoms never seemed timed or fake. It wasn't like that. We were all there when she suffered for the first time.
그랬지.
These stars basically forced it to happen. They pushed her right to the edge. People just watching the show probably thought the timing was too convenient.
그래.
The timing was great though. It was added by editing.
맞아.
That's how they created the narrative. They switched the timing and made her look like she was pretending. That's when people started calling her a liar.
그랬나?
I heard she complained. She talked to Si-young directly, and I'm sure Si-young didn't respond. Yu-hyuk gulped. His quivering eyes dropped. Yu-young must have felt insulted. So these two are the only ones I have no idea what he's gonna say about. Everything else was normal. So let's see what they say.
대체
Hearing this always gross. They've grown bait everywhere.
그러니까
Regardless if they're true or not, all the comments affect us since we're in this situation.
그럴까?
Do you think Ju Young will be alright? She's doing better than I thought. No one can remain aloof at a time like this.
솔직히
She had left the group, so there's nothing strange about her working part-time. Why are they talking about the coffee and panic attacks at this point?
그랬었지.
It was quiet during the preliminaries.
그랬지.
Yeah, I know. Is it because people didn't recognize her from when she worked at the cafe?
음,
I'm sure somebody would have recognized her if that was right after Beloved got disbanded.
그럴까?
Maybe they were waiting for the right timing. Yeah, that is disgusting to hear. I mean, like, there are terrible people out there, man. There are. And yeah, that's what editing does then. These just terrible stuff happens. Yeah. Honestly, I think you can put that everyone's here has been through some stuff. And yeah. They're all just sad people, man. They need a win, and then a building collapse on them. All of them, it's just like, please help us.
Huh?
Bluffing?
Hmm.
Yeah, to show off their knowledge when in fact they just guessed it or heard it from someone else.
그럴지도.
That might be true.
그런데
So have you seen Ji Young drink coffee since she joined the show? Not really. Nor did I. Ooh, not drinking coffee. Are you getting suspicious, Ji-hyuk? Unfair acquisition.
어떻게?
Yeah, we all need therapy. Get B-stars. Where's our residential therapist on the show, please? Ooh,
대체
SC Young doesn't even know what they're talking about. The scholarship is for students without any financial means? Why would you?
도윤아,
Do-yoon, it's true. It's true? Do-yoon raised his head and stared at Yu-hyuk. Yu-hyuk nodded weakly. I received a scholarship when I was in school. I'm sure another student had to suffer because of me. But why?
아니야.
I wasn't about the financial issue as they say on fandom.
그러면
Did you get good grades? Then it's not unfair, right?
그건
It was the referral system. I think there were other students that were more talented and desperate. No, I know so. I deserve to be criticized for accepting that unfair advantage. Though you didn't know what to say. Yu-hyuk lowered his head and smiled awkwardly. I wonder if I'm putting the benefactor on the spot. I wonder how they knew about this. Just how much do they know? Risk traumatizing them more. Makes sense. Corey, you're right. They would have done that. And everything would have done nothing for me. I don't think any of these will, like, increase my sanity, honestly. Okay, let's go to Inha. Again, oh my god, this part, I was so scared. Look at all this empty stuff. Let's start with with these, yeah. Sympathy votes. I remember this. It says I was angry at the staff, but I didn't do anything. And she's like, you didn't do anything. I remember this. I was at a loss. Let's do that.
그게
To be honest, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything about the panic attacks up to that point.
그래.
Of course, I was so scared. I ran up to her because I thought she fainted.
그랬지.
It was all captured on camera.
아니었어.
Not all of it. They got rid of me while editing the footage. The whole thing was designed by Si Young.
맞아.
I'm sure everyone knew by the time it was over
이거면
that it was her intention to broadcast it.
어쨌든
Anyhow, Ju Young's seizure was as real as it could get. The production crew pressured her a lot in order to trigger a panic attack. I couldn't believe they were forcing her like that so openly. Ju Young tried to hide it. It must have been shameful for her. Panic attacks. Big boy with his big heart. Yeah, he's always worried about someone, man. You gotta think about yourself a little, man. Public opinion.
내 참.
Yes, nobody expected. To Ina, who is frustrated with the staff's response. They're crossing a line. This is too much. It's pandemonium in and out. There we go.
그런 거야?
I guess this is infuriating even for a noble person like yourself.
틀렸어.
Noble? That's not the word that best describes me. I'm a rocker. I'm a long hair, crazy punk rocker with look at all these piercings. I'm crazy, man. I'm cool. I'm the bad boy. I'm not the big brother. I'm the super bad boy, man.
Oh?
I thought you were such a noble person because I saw you looking dumb as usual when people called you a betrayer. She's seeing through our bad boy disguise, guys. She's seeing through it all. We're just a big dumb boy. We're Mr. Hard Rocker, but she's seeing through it. She's seeing through our disguise as a big dumb boy. We're big himbo.
있잖아.
그렇잖아? 예를 들어.
Okay. Public enemy. Tactless. Those are normal. Unfair acquisition. These are the exact same facial positions, so I don't think I'm gonna do public enemy. Yeah. Also, that is also the exact same, and that went down, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Favoritism. Reason for exception. I don't think we should talk and ask for a reason because we'd be going into her personal thing she's trying to keep hidden. That would make her mad. I don't want to make her mad right now. We finally got her up here. Let's do strange letter.
뭐야 진짜?
There were so many letters. What's this place? A post office? I didn't know Young received one too.
그러니까.
I guess that's why she told me to keep quiet about it. Well, that was my character in the first place.
그럴까?
Young told me she received it before shooting this episode. Do you think there were similar incidents in the past?
모르겠어.
Who knows? People have been saying controversial saying controversial things about her from the way back. English, please. And her notoriety continued to B-stars. I don't think it was a one-time incident. Inha shook her head after a brief pause.
그러면
Then we could both call the police.
그랬지.
Did she tell you to think of it as popularity?
그래.
Yeah, popularity.
그럴까?
You think she tried to keep quiet about the blackmail because of its content? Maybe.
모르겠어.
Now that I think about it, I'm not so sure anymore. Would I have reported the sender if they told me to? You
그랬었는데.
didn't tell me either about what was in the letter. Ooh. We're worried about you, Inha. You're a little sus, but we still worry. And Seal's just in the background. He's sweating, pulling on his collar. It's like, ooh. Talking about some weird sender, a stalker, ooh, pulling it. Seal's just sweating bullets back there.
진짜야?
Why would you even want to read it? Do you love me that much? Yes, Inha. I really do. You don't make it easy sometimes, but I really do.
아니야?
It's not even a nice letter. Do you really want to show it around to everyone? I'm sorry I asked. Be careful next time then. Investigation rumor.
내 참.
I told them pretty much everything, but I guess that wasn't enough for them. I thought most of us were aware, although it's different from the actual deed. Did you know about it? Inha put her hands in her jacket pockets.
아니?
No. There wasn't much about my past in the first place. I thought I might have been unknowingly mentioned something about my past during the interviews.
그럴지도.
That sounds like you. As you said, they barely talked about your past.
그게
But you were the only one. Why?
그러니까
How would I know? The whole thing was designed by So Young. I guess my past wasn't interesting enough. You know what? I think we can afford it. We're up high. Everything's like this. I think we can afford asking her about the exception. I'm a little scared to do it, but let's just go into it. Let's jump into it. I'm very curious. Let's go.
뭐야 진짜?
What is it? S. Young? W. Young? What on earth are they saying after appearing out of nowhere? I don't get the W part. What's funny about that? Looks like they were waiting for a response after laying the bait.
내 참.
They must think the entire Fader community is their playground. What a jerk. And had tossed her hair back. Why was I the only one excluded from the background check? There's no reason.
아니야?
They thought my past was interesting, they would have picked me clean already.
그럴지도.
That's true. That's what they did to the others.
왜?
Are you curious too? As to why I was the only one that didn't?
그건
I guess there's a reason for it.
내 말이.
Exactly! If they say nothing, that's because there's nothing to say. Just let it slide. Vale. Little is known about Inha's past when compared to other contestants. As a result, there's lots of speculation surrounding her. I haven't gotten this one yet. That's interesting.
으이, 진짜.
I feel so crappy. They're just blathering nonsense. Yeah, and... let me see. Unfair acquisition, public enemy, and anonymous account. These three all have the same facial expressions? That makes sense. I don't know too much about the Korean language, so I don't know too much context for it. But that makes sense. It's probably a joke or something that didn't, like, translate well in the West. Let's go with the anonymous account. She might not be angry. Let's see. They're such a lunatic.
그랬었는데.
I mean, there have been other users that posted all kinds of nonsense, but
그치만
whoever this is knows how to pick the best timing. They're also a storyteller.
그랬지.
Everything they say starts out like something like, from what I know. They add their own theories upon what everyone already knows.
그러면
And some people will fall for it.
그럴지도.
Even if they don't, someone's going to run their mouth about it.
맞아.
Right? You can tell just by looking at the timeline. Inha wiggled her eyebrows. If the atmosphere was somber, they would have disappeared already.
아닌 것 같아.
But I don't think that's the case.
그러니까
Yeah, it's all merry and bright. That's what makes me angry. It's not like I can engage in cyber battle with them since I'm stuck here and there's no info. And what's with the username? S. Young? They are just a devil full of crap. Okay, that wasn't that bad. You know what? I think we can afford it. Let's do Public Enemy. Let's see what it says. We're playing Russian Roulette one more time. Let's go.
확실하지 않아.
I'm having some mixed feelings.
어?
You mean what the account just said? I don't really like Ki-sung, but
아닌 것 같아.
he's all talk, never puts anything into action. He didn't make any sense from the beginning. Inha briefly fell silent when scratching the side of her head.
그치만
But they have evidence, witnesses, and everything.
그거야.
That's true.
됐어.
Why would I care about the position of someone with a criminal record? Phew. I almost became a good person. Oh my god. How terrible. We almost became a good people. Like, that's the worst thing ever. Why would we ever do that? Almost becoming a good person. God dang, she won that Russian roulette. She dodged that bullet real hard. But we have 3 green happy people now. Look at that. That looks nice. That's nice. Let's talk to Ju Young now. let's finish the things we have to talk. Unfair acquisition and contradictory. Let's do that. They found the right time to post groundless rumor. Why didn't the show cover it? It's...
글쎄.
Oh,
근데
I'm surprised you didn't ask. About what?
그게
I thought you asked me about how... Yeah, we read this one already. Unfair acquisition. To the remark that denying things will clear suspicions. It's his decision whether to answer or not. Let's do that.
그건
I didn't think it'd be that angry. Did you see his face? Oh my god. No, Ju-young, I just wanted to say, like, yeah, it's his decision. We should let him come to terms with it. Not like, it's his decision. Stop trying being nosy about it. My god, Do-young, calm down. You wouldn't even feel the need to explain yourself if you were so innocent. Oh wait, that went up?
그래.
That went up? Oh my god. Maybe she likes it when we get angry. I don't know. That went up. That was weird. Yes, that face was really angry. You just say no whether it's true or not. To speak of myself, my own will. Young mumbled. Denial. Oh, but our sanity went down. Like, nearly all of this is the same expression. Like, what the hell? He is the stand, man. He's the stand. But yeah, I guess we're going through all this too. The strange letter.
만약에
If there really was blackmail, I think that means there was a deep-seated grudge.
글쎄요.
Even when I was in Masquerade, I never received a threatening note like that.
어?
You didn't have any fans who were maybe a little too fanatic? I don't, Jo-young. Tell me how it's like to be beloved and popular. Tell me all about it.
아무래도
I don't think I'm that attractive, Jo-young. Like, Jo-young, come on, please, look at us. We're not attractive at all. I'm just in a super hot Buried Stars reality TV audition show where everyone's talking about it, but we're not attractive at all, come on.
그건
Oh my god! Oh, you're not supposed to agree when people say that, Jo-young. Oh my god, good point. Look at that. I don't think I'm that attractive. Good point. Ouch. That hurts so bad. Look at that. Oh, I don't think... Ugh. That hurts. That hurts. Do-young's gaze turned to where Do-young was standing.
그치만
But the blackmail is not an important issue right now. It's not like the stage was destroyed by the blackmailer. Plus, this got nothing to do with what happened to Se-young.
맞아요.
Trying to find the connection between them seems far-fetched at the moment.
그래.
Yeah, we can barely manage the current situation. We need to focus on running out the crisis at hand. She came for his life, like for real. Oh my god. Like, okay, Jo-young, you don't have to say it like that to his face. I already said it, and that's the point of the conversation. You're supposed to say, no, it's okay. You are pretty attractive. It's like, you are pretty handsome. You're not supposed to agree. Investigation rumor.
그래.
I knew they were going to do it. I didn't know they would go this far.
아니야.
It doesn't mean I was okay with it.
내 생각엔
They should at least tell us what they are going to talk about. It's frustrating to find out about it later after being left out of the loop.
그랬었는데
I prepared myself for it when I signed the contract, but
아무래도
you didn't know that they would go this far, right? Yoon couldn't help but to nod his head.
나도야.
In that aspect, things are that different for us. Whether we knew about it or not, we both were caught off guard.
그런가요?
You think they didn't inform us properly because they thought we couldn't agree to it?
글쎄,
Well, that could be the case.
역시
Or maybe they wanted to avoid losing any time. Losing time. You think that it's a waste to give an explanation about it. This kind of thing happens all the time when they're in a hurry.
Get some water real quick.
Faked panic attacks, let's go.
맞아.
I've been hearing about it all the time ever since that day.
그런가요?
You mean the day it was aired on Beastars?
그게
Even before that. I sent my medical records to the agency after leaving Beloved.
결국
I got a similar response. Don't lie. Yoon quietly shook her head. Man, these people, man, just going after her. What, like, when she was going in Beloved, it's like, what's the point of her telling us, like, not to lie? What? Come on.
그치만
But my body can't lie, and it was officially confirmed by the doctor. It's not like I'm having panic attacks 24/7. Yoon nodded. The occasional compulsive disorder and hyperventilation, the anticipatory anxiety caused by the anxiety disorder, if I said that right, or what, English, please help me. Other than that, Yoon was pretty stable. Symptoms. Sometimes I had to wonder if I was telling a lie because everyone else said I was lying. No. You know yourself, like, you say yourself, you know if it's lying or not. Like, come on, Yoon. Don't give in to those kinds of people.
그때
It was difficult in the beginning. I hid myself because I was having a difficult time, and people said I ran away because I got caught lying.
그러면
How about after joining the show? It wasn't much different, right?
그건
People can say what they want because they're not me. I can't blame them for not understanding me, for not being able to read my mind. That really is, like, people say what they want all the time because they're not the person they are. Dang. Dang, Yoon. Just dropping out those bombs there, man.
분명해.
Nothing would have changed even if I openly argued my innocence back then, or even now.
그렇다는 건
Do you think you grew up, or did you just give up?
글쎄,
I think I gave up while growing up. Isn't that what growing up's all about? Just giving up. Adulthood, please. This is why we stand her, Jess. Giving up is just part of growing up. Evaluating my own decision is still hard. Aftermath.
그때
Yi-sung was so reckless back then. We often forgot his turn and made provocative remarks, and he was often more out of control than a panic attack patient like me.
그게
Was that a joke? Was that a joke? No, it wasn't. Sorry, I thought you were making a sarcastic joke. It works either way. Yoon looked at Hee-sung from a distance,
그치만
and he came back with a renewed passion. The problem is that his recklessness is also coming back.
아무래도
There are always two sides of a coin, you know. People don't really change much. It was one of your favorite conversations with her? Yeah. I was too scared to do it last time because I think we took too many shots from the Russian roulette. Yes, look at it. Look at all these empty. Favoritism.
그렇지.
It's true the show covered for him in the beginning. But things were clearly different after the finals began.
글쎄요.
I don't think it shifted position just because he was the subject of controversy.
그때
There was also the assault scandal. It was too serious for the show to cover up. If it had been a free pass for him until that happened. Free pass.
도윤아,
But you said you didn't monitor the show.
네.
Right, I seldom do.
확실히
If you watch it, you know it's pretty obvious. They shot footage of Hee-sung, but much of it was not even aired. Ji-young ran her hand through her long hair. Not everyone can get satisfied with the amount of their screen time in their edits, but
아니야.
the point is that even viewers felt Hee-sung was favored by the show.
맞아요.
He lost so many votes after the exposure of his past. Who would have imagined Hee-sung would end up in last place like this? The anonymous account.
분명히
They're openly provoking us. English, again, please. They want us to read their posts.
그래.
But now everyone knows that we can use fader in here. It's like we're being swayed by the outside public opinion. Young put her hand on her forehead and frowned.
안 되겠어.
Forget what they say out there, especially the comments posted by S. Young. Look at her. Look how angry that girl is. She is an angry girl. Look at her. This is an angry girl right there. Yeah. Get that camera perspective right.
그건
Everyone knows that.
어,
Everyone, huh? I don't think we've seen that angry face yet.
난
To be honest, it's been bugging me a lot. He has like another angry face, I think. And this is a new one we haven't seen yet. They've been attacking us with their stories and confusion for the accident.
그래서
That's why they're so controversial and disadvantageous for us.
결국
You tell someone not to falter only when that someone is on the verge of collapsing, right?
그래도
I think we'll be okay as long as we're aware of it.
그렇지.
Of course, we have to be okay. Let them play their game, because we won't fall for it. Defense.
근데
It was testified by a school friend, but the incident didn't take place during high school.
맞아요.
That guy is basically saying he's not the type of person.
그렇지.
It was always controversial. Things have gotten quiet now and people find out he really got expelled from school and had a criminal record. She does drop those hard-hitting stuff, man, Tasso.
그건
They had clear evidence, the documents. The young nodded with a grim expression on her face. Yeah, it's very hard to refute document evidence. Public opinion.
문제는
I'm
그거야.
sure people out there are as flustered as we are. They're confused from what to do first and what to address later.
그러니까
I know why. Why even talk about continuing the show when they're buried down here?
대체
The official response should get the priority straight. The two sighed while staring at each other.
아마도
I don't think the account manager is aware of the situation right now.
그러면
Then he could have waited.
결국
The post is up already and there's subtle atmosphere.
맞아.
Plus a weird account popped out of nowhere, adding fuel to the fire. Help the management sort out the situation somehow. At this point, people have no other choice but to rely on the official account for new info. Staffless.
아직이야.
They're still checking the staff list, right?
아무래도
I don't think they know who all was here. Even for us, we've always had to meet different faces.
그렇지.
People were coming and going all the time.
그게
There was an incident where one of the audience entered the backstage by pretending to be one of the staff members. That's pretty easy when you have new guys coming in all the time. It's like, yeah, I just got hired today. I was sitting in my seat. I got hired.
그거야.
I'm sure there were similar incidents while shooting this episode, although they didn't make any issue out of it. Yu Young shook her head and her long hair ruffled.
아무래도
Some things just don't change.
맞아요.
Similar things happened even when I was performing in a small theater. The owner was the same, but they always had new workers.
아무래도
If someone said hi, I just assumed they were one of the staff members and went up on stage.
그래.
It's convenient for management to disperse the staff. That way they can cut down on fixed expenses. Although, now that the incident has happened, it's become an issue. I'm sure when it was first created, they didn't think about any accidents happening. Okay. Yeah, we went through all of these already. Now let's go to Seal. What you gotta say, man? A strange letter. Oh! Seal! You want to talk about this strange letter that Inha receives very often, and also Young receive very soon too? What? The Inha letter? You want to talk about the Young one instead? What? Ooh, what's wrong with you? You look pretty shocked and also sweating a bit. What's wrong about it? Let's talk about this letter.
그게요.
Oh, are you talking about the blackmail? Because there's no other suspicious letter out there, is there, right? Nothing whatsoever. We should only talk about the one addressed to Si Young. No one else. Especially not anything that was ever sent to an Inha O. Like, I don't even know an Inha O. Like, what?
어?
Did it actually happen? Open public pool with all— that's disgusting. Sage fire. Oh my god, that's so gross. Like, yeah, that's pretty much what a public pool is. But at least we got chlorine to clean it out more, okay? At least there's chlorine in there. Did it actually happen? Teal scratched his head.
사실은
Yeah, we already saw this, I'm pretty sure, because we had to pick it. But yeah, let's skip through. I'm pretty sure this is what he wants to hear. It's like, there's nothing I could do. Shouldn't follow for it? Why are you reacting to it? I'd find the sender. I pick that, and Seal just starts sweating buckets. He makes, like, an entire lake. There's nothing I could do.
그런 것 같아.
She had no choice to ignore it. Running wildly would only prove that she'd fallen for it. Maybe that's what the sender wanted to see. Teal slowly nodded after staring at him for a while. Yes, that's correct. Definitely. You should never try to find the sender of creepy letters. Yeah. Who knows what they're doing? Maybe it's just a nice thing they're trying to send to people. Like, yeah.
그렇죠.
Yeah, that's the show's official stance. I agree with it, but it's the show. Like, oh my gosh. Just like coming after this first playthrough and hearing all this. Oh my god, Seal, come on. Investigation rumor. Outsourcing. Damn, I was really scared for Seal, man. As to why checking the list of staff is not completed. I remember saying pretend to satisfy him. Did not work out well, so let's do no idea. I'm not sure, to be honest.
정말요?
You don't know? Are you serious? I'm sorry, this is my honest answer. The Yoon stood awkwardly and Seal nodded.
그래요.
You didn't have to know about it since you're one of the contestants. I might have been offended if you lied about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember him being offended, yeah.
그런 편이죠.
There are different types of staff members. We have temps and some workers. And the rumors started around favoritism. No more after exposure. If she really favored, but why he sung? But it's not like that now.
그거 있잖아.
I have so many fine contestants. Look at all the happiness we're giving this man. Look at this. 3 ups. 3 ups. We had 3 consecutive ups, and this man still isn't green. He's got too much sus on him, man. This man still isn't green, and we did all those 3 ups. Come on. Come on, Seal. Let me just say. He's the only one that's still not green too, my god. All of these are also pretty much the same facial expressions. Outsourcing.
그리고
Using agencies can conduct background checks and terminating the contract. Should have told the contestants about it. Didn't the agency file a suit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did as well. He makes me work for it. Yeah, hell, yeah, he does. Like, we just got up again, and look at that. Still blue. Faked panic attacks.
Oh.
My sanity? I think I'm like barely start on the 3rd box. I have 2 full boxes and like barely anything on the 3rd one. So it's not the highest, but it's not too bad, I would say. I'm pretty sure I had less than 2 when I was at this point last time.
그랬어.
Seal doesn't want to be friends. Come on, Seal. We have so much in common. Right, Tasso? We have so much... Because we love Inha. It's like... I don't know... We both love and simp on Inha and everything. Like, I like to make videos to watch and play the game. He likes to send threatening letters to her and take stalker pictures and follow her. Actually, yeah, maybe we shouldn't stay friends with him, yeah. You probably shouldn't be friends with this guy.
그렇죠.
So how can she be lying? You guys... Wait, I saw it. I even saw her take it. So how can she... You guys are so rude, like what? She didn't take it when she had to perform on stage.
맞아.
She said it was like a jinx. She wanted to go up on stage clear-headed. Seal gently stroked his chin.
아무래도요.
There isn't any medicine that exists without any side effects.
그랬었는데.
He said the medicine makes her sleepy. Are they wondering about the truth? They already saw her suffering from panic attacks during the preliminaries. She even sent the medical report to the agency when she left Beloved.
아닌 것 같아요.
It's not right to cast suspicion around like that. That's so young. Just who the hell is this person? Contradictory.
맞아요.
I read a health article about it too. That you can't drink coffee if you have panic attacks.
그랬지.
They just don't go together well.
아무래도요.
Coffee contains caffeine. Next on this subject, spilling water on you will make you wet. Its stimulating effect could easily be confused with symptoms of panic attacks. Also, it could cause insomnia.
한마디로
Anyways, I heard it worsens the symptoms.
잠깐만.
But Ju-yoon still worked as a barista. Steele glanced at Do-yoon.
사실
From what I heard, she drank lots of coffee and recommended it to other people. I guess S.Young picked the right time to kick up dust.
그렇다는 건
Are you saying they're fishing for something? Maybe they're trying to make us believe that something is weird. Unfair acquisition.
사실은
You really think Yu-hyuk would do such a thing? No, I can't even imagine.
맞아요.
You're not the only one.
그게요.
Even if he did, the production crew found out about it? Well... He would never do that. He admitted to us later, it's like, yes, I did do that. If they have already established the character, they would have leaked it.
어?
Are you saying that it's not about believing him or not, but to see if he fits the character? Steele quietly adjusted his glasses. Undue advantage? It's pretty weak.
그리고
And Yu-hyuk doesn't look like the type. Not like he's Sung, who looks just like a bully who wouldn't hesitate to beat up other students. Yu-hyuk, no, he's like cool. He's like, I'm cool with him. He's so cool. But yeah, he's Sung, man. Oh, I hate him. I hate his face. Do-yoon's like, we weren't even talking about it. Why you bring him up?
그러면
The Fader account, where did they get all these stories? Like, he's like, okay, but I wasn't even talking about him. You're always the first one to bring him up. If you hate him so much, why you keep bringing him up, man? Come on, we're not even talking about him. That Fader account, where did they get all these stories? Well, they seem very confident about them. They must think we'll be stuck here forever. How absurd is this? Reason for exception.
아니죠.
It was ridiculous to say that.
알잖아.
Some even sympathized. The other contestants had been exposed to the fullest in terms of their past. Seal stared at Kyuhyuk for a moment.
그치만요.
There's no reason. She was left alone because there was nothing controversial about her past. I thought the show tries to characterize even the smallest detail.
그 말은
Inha herself was an excellent character. Like, she's the best, man. Inha's the greatest. Like, I could see why any sane, rational human being would ever try to stalk her. Like, it's just because she's so great. Like, that person should not be blamed for any kind of things like that. Like, come on, she's so great. Like, she's the best. And anyone who's ever stalked her or sent her any letters or taken secret photos of her or anything like that should be absolved of any crimes, because that's just a normal thing to do when seeing a great person. Exactly, this is what I agree. Seal Chang approves of this. That's right.
그런
That's the only reason?
그렇죠.
Of course, isn't she great? Like, oh my god, let's talk about Inha some more. I love her so much. Nothing's gonna change even if a user with a weird account pops up and blabbles nonsense. Theo nodded while speaking. You agree, right? Inha's the greatest. Tell me you agree. Seal slowly pulls out a gun from his messenger bag. It's like, you agree that Inha's the greatest, right?
그래도
I'm sure everyone wanted to show the present, not the past.
그치만
But it's not up to production crew to decide what would be highlighted in the show. That was inevitable. Ooh, look at that angry audience list. Aftermath.
너무 나갔어요.
It was really preposterous in the beginning of the finals. Isung looked distracted. I
그치만요.
guess it's understandable when the camera isn't rolling, but still. Should have at least pretended to concentrate once it started.
말도 안
He
돼요.
lacks backbone.
그랬었지.
Most people thought it's because of the scandal. Inha was always great. Always has been. I love that meme so much. Oh! He's actually happy.
그렇다니까요.
That sounds reasonable. Even if it wasn't, it was still unprofessional. Do you even know how many staff members were standing in front of him?
혹시
Did they also mention it?
그렇죠.
Of course, I was being treated like an invisible man. I'm sure he would have lost whatever favorable impression he had left. Ooh, we talking about shit about Hisung? That makes him happy. But still, look at this. Still blue. Like, what's it gonna take, Seal? Come on, man. Anonymous account, public enemy, defense. The anonymous account.
Oh?
Who is this, and why are they acting up all of a sudden? Are they gonna keep going? I think they stopped for now. But you know they're evil just by looking at the username.
그 말은
They want to gain attention by throwing out some cheap bait. He really doesn't want to be our friend. He really doesn't. Yeah, that's right.
어쩔 수 없.
But things are so chaotic right now. What in the world is the staff doing not kicking out that kind of troll from Fader? Would the staff have any control over who has their Fader accounts? That seems like that's something Fader would do. Like, come on, Seal. Seal angrily adjusted his messenger bag. I'm so tired of this.
아무래도
I guess we should ignore them, right?
아무래도
Of course, but I'm not sure how much of the contestants can take when there are being rumors spread about them.
그래.
That's what bothers me. Imagine arguing with them on Fader. It would be a mess. Yeah, He would not take kindly to anyone defending Hee-sung. Public enemy.
말도 안 돼요.
How can I welcome him after what he's been doing? It's not much different from what has been being said after the incident.
말하자면
You can interpret it as more testimonies coming out. Everything is pointing to one thing, so it must be true. Oh my god, he's so happy.
100%예요.
Of course, there's no need for conspiracy theories, but the evidence is there. Seal began to count on his finger. There's a testimony. He really got kicked out of his high school. The criminal record came out.
정답이죠.
It's pretty obvious.
그래.
Okay, that's enough. Anyway, it would be difficult to say that it isn't true. Oh my god, guys, look! He's green! He's our friend now! Look at it, it's green! Yeah, talk shit out loud. It's like, oh my god, he's such the worst. I hate him so much. He's so disgusting. Why are you even alive? Next scene, he's like, oh hey Sung, I still hate you so much. What? When did I say anything crappy about you? What's your problem, man? Maybe I did. What are you gonna do about it? That's angry. Pretty sure that'll just make him angry. You know what? Let's cut our losses here, folks. I think it's fine not to do anything after this. Let's go. He's sung. Who will... Yeah. Public enemy. This is who I am. When asked if other people's opinions are that important. Other people's opinions are clearly important. What's important is how you perceive yourself. This is actually tough. Because he seems to really care about other people's opinions a lot. Like, he's always on about, yeah, I gotta put on this face. It's important. I'm gonna go with what he likes to say. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the way. Again, let's move it up. You know what? Let's take the bullet! It's been a while since we did a Russian roulette. Let's take the bullet.
아무래도
What other people say or how they see you is important. That's what makes you, you. Ugh!
에?
What kind of gibberish is that? Does that make me a hoodlum? Gangster? Hee-sung frowned and took a step back. Well, we could have been thinking differently. I admit it without any objection. Then believe what you read on Fader as is. That I'm not the type to beat up someone to take his money. I'm fine with that, just... I'm sorry! It's just you seem to care so much, like I wanted to say it to your face. Okay. But at least we're still agreeing. We're still fine, we're still agreeing. Other than that... Other than that, we are pretty much out of time. It's already pretty much time. It's 9:58 now. I think we're gonna stop here. Yeah. I think this is a good place to stop. Or, you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead, keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Because I'm gonna forget everything next time I go through this, and I have no idea where to start or what to do. So let's just keep going on this. Aftermath. Slow down. Reason for exception. To the remark that Inho was received special treatment. I guess there's nothing much to reveal. Probably because there was nothing. If something came up, she would have revealed it already. You know, You know only one side of the story. If you take everything out from the gift package, children, you will lose interest.
알겠어?
No, you have to take gifts out one at a time to get the excitement going.
그렇다는
Are you
건
saying that there are some gifts in the packages? His son frankly scratched his head.
저기
I'm just
그게-
guessing, okay? You only know that she's at least 20 and that she did some dancing in the past. You really think that's the only thing that found out about her past?
생각해봐.
But what about us? They even aired the mistakes we made in junior high and high school.
아니었어.
That didn't come out in the show.
나
It's
참-
not just me, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone else. You know, we all got picked clean by the show. Anyhow, Seyoung gave her a pass, that's probably what happened. Recommend saving here? Yeah, I would save. Outsourcing. Well, if you don't have enough manpower, you have to hire others to do the job.
그럴지도.
It seems they've been gathering info randomly to the best of their abilities.
그렇지.
It's not like they can read the minds of the contestants. What they needed was a cross-check. You sound so cool about it.
맞지?
You didn't know? I'm on another level of terms of coolness. Like, I'm so cool and calm. I'm like the greatest guy ever. They spent money, which is good for the economy.
그건
It's money that was traded for your personal information.
그래서 뭐?
So what? Should I kneel down and wait for punishment? They probably went to see some school friends and called it a day. Looks like the background check wasn't all that hardcore. Yusung brushed his hair back with his hand. They deserved it. They should have done their job.
괜찮아?
Are you really okay with that?
나 참.
What if I'm not? Should I rip up the contract and lay down on the floor? Whatever they investigated, the things they broadcast weren't anything serious to the best of my knowledge. It was for mutual benefit, and nobody crossed the line. Strange letter.
아이고.
They didn't even know what they're dealing with. If the accident hadn't happened, she would have sued them right after the finals ended.
혹시
Did you see what it was about?
몰라.
No, I just know she received something.
그럼
How did you know it was blackmail?
생각해봐.
You know it when you see it. It certainly wasn't a love letter, right? Seal definitely knows better. Oh my god, just calling him out there. Seal would definitely know the difference between a love letter and a blackmail letter. Like, he has some experience. Oh hey Seal, what you doing over there? Sweating buckets? Yusung blew his bangs away from his forehead.
맞지?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I knew many people were unhappy with how she was running the show, but blackmail? Wow. It goes to show that Seyoung had her own problems.
혹시
Do you think Seyoung sent the letter?
아니야.
There's no connection.
나 참.
It's just a hunch. You know they're a jerk.
글쎄.
I know they're a jerk, but I don't see the connection. Of course you don't. I was just saying because they pissed me off. Contradictory. A person with panic attack who enjoys coffee. Isn't that like a vegan that likes beef?
그래도
It's just an allegation without detail.
아이고.
That's some love right there. The world is unfair. How can anyone call this guy a betrayer? He's like the softest guy I've ever seen.
Huh?
Why are you changing the subject? He is though. Do-young, you're just a big himbo, man. You're just a nice himbo, okay? You really are just the softest guy ever. Yusung crossed his arms and straightened himself up.
생각해봐.
Can't you look at it this way? She can pretend to be having panic attack when the chips are down.
Hmm?
Are you saying she's lying? It's just an assumption. I never said she was lying. Ooh, that actually made him happy. It's a reasonable doubt. Do-young worked as a barista and enjoys coffee, but she also suffers from panic attacks?
생각해봐.
Things don't add up, do they? But B-Star somehow failed to capture this inconsistency. Or maybe they ignored it because it didn't go well with her character. Unfair acquisition. As the saying goes, there's no end to greed. Someone with $90 would try to rob someone with $10 to make it $100. You're going too far with that.
몰라.
Scholarship? National University? I don't know any of that.
알겠냐고.
You know, I got kicked out of my high school. Come to think of it, you're in the same league. Aren't you annoyed? You are a rebellious rock star. What's that got to do with me being a rock star? Hee-sung pouted his lip and squinted. Well, I don't care much about your educational background. The point is that a man born with a silver spoon in his mouth received an undue advantage. And in the process, he backstabbed his classmate who was probably as destitute as I am.
대체
What's your point? I'm guessing it would be unlikely since he is currently the top contestant, but
그렇다니까.
Yu Hyuk stole someone's scholarship when he had all the money in the world. I don't think that would look good on him. Instead of giving his great family a bad name, he had better just drop out of the audition. Look at that smile. He's like, yeah, let's do that. The audience list. They have the list, so the counting should be finished soon.
어?
But what? We're stuck in here. Isn't it so absurd that everyone but the contestants got out?
혹시
Did you invite anyone to the show?
아니지.
No, it's every man for himself. I heard the top 5 in this season are all loners. We're all loners, and we all need therapy. Yes, that's correct, Hee-sung. Every single one of us need therapy.
그랬지.
I think I heard it too. Hee-sung stared at the ruined audience arena. It's not like we had managers or bodyguards. We would have been out there right now if there had been some kind of instruction for evacuation.
아무래도
What can we do? It's too late now.
그렇다니까.
Some people think it's the finalists get some proper treatment.
그럴지도.
I guess they can, because they don't know about the reality of the show. Now that we're in this mess, they might have gotten some idea. We're just sitting around and waiting for a rescue team to arrive. It just doesn't feel right. Side profiles do look good. You don't see them often, but they do look good. Staff list. I don't think they were prepared to do a headcount on the staff members.
나는
I thought they were already doing that.
에?
You didn't know? Many of the staff members came from different agencies.
그건
I thought so. Except for the ones we worked with backstage, most of them were new faces.
그런가?
Yeah, Seal is about the only staff member that we're familiar with. Some even disappeared after a day. Because some of the staff members are just paid daily. I thought most of them were full-time employees since they were working for this big broadcasting company.
아니지.
No, it's not as easy to fire full-time workers. Yusung stroked his chin with his index finger.
생각해봐.
Many of the programs get shut down early in production, though it would be difficult to rotate the employees every time that happens.
그럴까?
And the program itself often gets outsourced. Do you think that's one of the reasons?
그렇다니까.
I guess you could say that. In order to outsource a program, contractors and subcontractors need to be hired. When the show is over, everyone goes back to where they came from. Investigation rumor.
나 참.
There's nothing to it.
Huh?
Were you okay with it?
어?
Then what? Show ourselves as is? This is how we look. Please like us? Is that what you want to tell them? Yusung clicked his tongue.
봐봐.
What you need is a good storytelling. You need to highlight various aspects of your life, okay? I gave them my consent, although they just squeezed too much out of my past.
맞지?
You can't believe everything they say. No one does that. Some things need to be exaggerated a little. They can't just put everything out there, you know. If that's the case, why did you...
뭐? 왜?
What about me? Are you trying to rub salt in my wound?
그게
Why would you call it a wound? Eee. You don't even know. And me being exposed like that had nothing to do with Beastars. That's why I've been keeping my mouth shut. To be honest, I don't understand why you guys are acting so sensitive about it. Public opinion.
저기 그게
The overall atmosphere is messed up, so I can't be certain. Still, I don't think they will stop the show.
글쎄.
Isung's life advice corner. Everyone's just dropping bombs today. Good advice, man. Well, considering what happened to Si-young. Well, maybe not all good advice, but you know, everyone's dropping some sort of advice. Suddenly, Isung's face turned dark. Command center has collapsed. A look at the response on the official account as to what will happen. When we get out there, we just have to wait and see.
있잖아.
I'm not sure if that's a sign of determination. Maybe they're just confused.
나 참.
Since when have you turned so pessimistic?
나는
That's just how I see it.
아직이지.
We came this far. We can't end it like this.
그래도
Accident or not, we have a victim on hand. Yes, I'm talking about Si-young.
아니라고.
That's why the show must go on. Is it debatable? Good advice? Yeah. Yeah, I said it right after. I heard it after I said it. It's like, all of it good advice? No, it's some advice. Everyone's dropping some sort of advice today. All good advice? Not really, but yes, everyone's dropping some sort of advice.
아닌 것 같아.
That's not for us to decide. I've thought about this a lot, but this is my last chance. I need to somehow make something happen before this season ends. Let's do favoritism. He doesn't look that bad on it. It was an excellent topic for the gossips. They just couldn't get enough.
그래도
The editing team was favorable towards you up until the incident broke out.
그래.
Okay, I admit it. It's because I'm cute. I'm just the most adorable mother effer you've ever seen in your life, right? I'm adorable. Like, why wouldn't they favor me? Man, I'm just so good. And Mother Soo-young loves me the best out of all of her contestants. Lee-sung raised his hand, gesturing, so what?
아니.
That's not what I like mentally mature women, and they like me too. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at... I like mentally mature women, and they like me too. He's looking up at that MILF stuff, man. Oh my god. He's like... MILF tag? Yes, please. Look at... Like, this face. He does not make this face often. He's making this face talking about how he loves mentally mature women. I mean, that's good. You know your type. And having a mature partner and stuff, that's a good thing to know. He knows what he wants. Look at that, though. But make sure that it's not an age trap too much. That would make it look like a crime, man. Come on. Like, I agree. I like my sort of mature women too sometimes, but yeah. Like, oh my god, this guy. Everyone thinks I'm independent, but I rely quite a lot on my girlfriend. Girlfriend, he said? I don't think he's actually admitted anything to, like, girlfriend. Oh. Oh, dang. Look at that.
알겠어?
It just didn't work out well with younger girls in my case, no matter how hard I tried. Taste. Lee-sung suddenly changed his subject and said he prefers older women. He didn't like young girls because they were clearly too clingy.
어?
What's with the sudden transition of topic?
왜?
And what do you want me to talk about? Just stick to the topic of that lunatic on Fader? Lee-sung let out a deep sigh. Do you even know how sad this is?
Hmm?
You mean your off-topic story? Ugh.
나
Don't you know how to empathize with others? You went too far with your assumption. It was something that completely overlapped with this topic. You know what? I think that was worth it. Like, his report went a little down, but we're still green. And we got to learn, hey, he said, I have a girlfriend. We know his tastes now. Oh my god, I feel kind of strange now about Soo-young. But yeah, I think that's everything with everyone here. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Outsourcing. We learned he likes MILFs. Yes, we did, Tassa. We did learn that today. We had assumptions, but now it's been confirmed. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop it. Yeah, next stream we're just gonna jump straight into it. Yeah. Okay. Successful. Look at that though. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at all that green right there. Ignore the part over here of our sanity. It might not be as high as, you know, report, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Look at all this green, man. It looks so good. All this green looks so good. But yeah, then you just switch over here. Yeah. I think today's been a productive stream too. We've learned a lot of stuff and took a lot of different places we did in half before. Next part, it's probably not going to be too soon. Like I said, I want to try to catch up on Strikers. Try to go a bit farther on that one, on that front there. But yeah, it's been, like I said, I'm still really enjoying this game. Like all the story points we're having here. Like, we're just taking all these alternate routes. We're learning a lot of new stuff we didn't get on the last playthrough. So I think we should be good. You know what? Since they're all green, maybe nothing bad that'll hit my sanity will happen. You know, who knows? Strikers, hell yeah. Strikers is good. It's really good. I'm enjoying streaming that too. I'm having a lot of fun with Strikers because I really love the Persona series. But yeah, I played through them, so I don't know how interesting a playthrough of Persona 5 and like 3 and everything would be, since I've already know all the twists and turns in the story. But I'm having fun reacting to Strikers blindly to it. I'm having fun reacting to this game too. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened we learned, I guess. Most important thing we learned is that Hisung loves older women. That is the most important thing we've learned. And that Seal, like the amount of sweat he produces, like oh my god, he must drink like 3 gallons of waters all the time. Every day, like 3 gallons of water or something with the amount he sweats. But yeah, it seems like a good place to end it here tonight. Thanks again for everyone coming by. Tomorrow is going to be Strikers. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. You guys have a good one. Went a little longer than usual, but you know, I didn't want to stop too midway.